Hello guys, New Apple Times here, welcome to a new video. And as you probably know, Samsung held yesterday their Unpacked event, or Unboxed, I think it's called. Basically there they revealed a few new phones, the Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra, Z Flip, and the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. That's a lot of things. So yeah, in this video we're going to take a look at the Galaxy S20 Ultra and compare it to Apple's flagship at the moment, which is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay, so before starting I want to say that the Galaxy S20 Ultra is actually a beast. Like spec-wise it's a beast, I can't say anything else. So yeah, to begin with, we'll begin with the screens. On the iPhone 11 Pro Max we have a 6.5-inch OLED display with 458 pixels per inch, whereas in the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra we have a 6.9-inch display, which is huge, with 511 pixels per inch. The display on the Galaxy S20 Ultra is AMOLED and it supports up to 120Hz refresh rate. However, you will have to set it to 1080p in order to get that. On the more nerdy side, we have an A13 Bionic chip with the U1 chip on the iPhone and an Exynos 900 on the Galaxy. Both have face recognition, the iPhone being with Face ID, and the Galaxy S20 Ultra also has an in-screen ultrasonic fingerprint reader. Also, the Galaxy S20 Ultra has 5G connectivity, whereas the iPhone 11 Pro Max still doesn't. This might not be very relevant right now because 5G is not available in many cities. However, if you're looking for a phone to be future-proof, definitely that's something you could consider. But that said, the Galaxy S20 Ultra's 5G is not the maximum speed 5G that there is out there, so yeah. Now this is where the things start to get kind of crazy. The Galaxy S20 Ultra has up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and starting at 12, which is insane. Like my laptop where I edit all my videos on, it's an old MacBook and it has 8. The iPhone on the other hand has 4, which is perfectly fine. Like iOS manages RAM way better than Android, but still 16 gigs it's probably overkill. The iPhone has 3 rear camera lenses. One of them is the wide with f1.8 and optical image stabilization. The other one is the telephoto with f2.0 and optical image stabilization. And the other one is an ultra wide with f2.4 and no OIS. On the front we find another 12 megapixel sensor capable of recording video 4K of up to 60 frames per second and slow-mo video of up to 120 frames per second. However, on the Galaxy S20 the numbers get pretty crazy. We have a 108 megapixel main lens, a 48 megapixel telephoto lens, which is actually capable of doing up to 10 by optical zoom, with a very clever technique, which is actually like putting the lens sideways and then putting a bunch of mirrors so it looks forward. But that way you get more depth for the lens, which is pretty smart. And then we just have a regular 12 megapixel camera and time of flight sensor. On the front we have a 40 megapixel camera for taking super high resolution selfies, and it can record video of 4K of up to 60 frames per second. Speaking of video, whereas the iPhone is only capable of recording 4K video of up to 60 frames per second with the rear cameras and 200 frames per second in 1080p, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra is capable of recording 8K video, yes, 8K video, which is insane, and super slow-mo, which I actually don't know the frame rate for. So yeah, are these numbers crazy? Yes. Is it overkill for a smartphone? Yes. Do all these numbers make a better camera? Of course not. Like, of course, they are important, but there's way more things to making a good camera other than these crazy numbers. Now to the things both of them have. They both have a night mode for the cameras and audio zoom, which is a feature that whenever you zoom with a lens, using AI, you get like the audio for that place, kind of. And then they both have Dolby Atmos support. They both have a certified IP68 water resistance, however the iPhone goes further and it offers up to 4 meters for 30 minutes, whereas the Galaxy S20 Ultra only offers 1 meter. As for storage, the iPhone 11 Pro Max can be bought in 64, 256 and 512 gigabytes, and the the Galaxy S20 Ultra goes up to 512, and you can have expandable storage of up to 1 terabyte. Finally, the iPhone has a 3969 mAh battery, whereas the S20 Ultra has a 5000 mAh battery. As for the prices, there is also a big difference. The iPhone starts at $1099, whereas the S20 Ultra starts at $1399. So yeah, all in all, if I were Apple, I would be worried. They better come up with a very great iPhone improvement this year, because otherwise all of these numbers just leave them to shame. But yes, as I said with the cameras, all these specs do not mean necessarily that the phone is all that much better. The iPhone is pretty good, of course. The Galaxy S10 was pretty good. So yeah, like, all of these specs are just kind of for marketing purposes. Of course you will notice a difference, but who wants to take a 108 megapixel photo with their phones? Like, I have my camera that does crazy photos, and it's only 21 megapixels, I believe. But what do you think? Do you think Apple should be worried? Do you think Samsung is just doing their crazy marketing with features and specs? Please comment down below and tell me your opinion. So, real fast, I just finished editing this video, and I have to say that I spent quite a lot of time editing the video. So if you liked it, now more than ever, please thumbs up to let me know. And yeah, look, like, listen to my computer. It's been like that for the past like 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, if you liked it, please thumbs up to let me know. And if you didn't, please let me know in the comments what I did wrong so I can improve. Also, I have made a similar video for the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, comparing them with the AirPods. So if you want to check it out, you can see it right here. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more Apple-related content coming every week. And thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.